Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dragonbane. Session 5 already. Well, I don't know how many sessions we're going to have, but at least we are now at session 5. We are here, as always, with Magnolia, who is playing.
I am playing the Halfling Elementalist and all around just Ray of Sunshine, Dime's Little Brooke.
He still needs to show us where that ray of sunshine is, but okay.
That's what the fireball is.
No, your fireball is not as hot as the sun.
Oh.
Otherwise, you would have used your fireball and everyone died.
Hey, listen, if it works, it works.
Okay.
It's called mutually assured destruction.
We have, of course, the guy from my neighbor country, Crow, playing.
Hello, I'm playing Brock, the human master blacksmith. And I'm pretty tanky today. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're feeling tanky today?
Yeah, I feel tanky. For now, at least. Anything can change, but for now, I feel tanky.
Yeah. I bet it's going to be like, don't worry, Dimes, I'm protecting you. And Dimes, fireball. Whoa, I'm not protecting you anymore.
Give it 30 seconds. We'll fix that. Yeah. Don't get used to it.
And then we have, of course, my fellow countryman, Boefje. And he's playing...
I'm playing Xander. The guy with hooves and a bow that's failing. So...
And you're forgetting the most important thing. Your immaculate hair.
My beautiful hair, yeah.
Your immaculate hair. It's the most important thing of all. So, yeah. What do you guys remember of the last session?
I shoot something out of the sky, and then we had a note from an evil witch that's in the village.
I might be able to do the whole thing like from memory. We got back from the witch's tower. Established that we established vis-a-vis Lenore, catching Lenore doing extremely suspicious shit, by which I mean sending like coded messages through evil bats, that we have been absolutely played by the cult we were supposed to be stopping. We met, I believe, some sort of paladin who's actually, I think, working with the people who we thought we were working with and apparently aren't. We sold off a bunch of stuff we found in the tower. Let's see, what else did we do?
Well, the tower was... wait, sorry. This Both Hills Load was the first one, and Trollspire was the one you were last.
Yeah. In Trollspire Tower, and we shared all the information we had with, I cannot remember her name. She was in full steel plate though, and
she was just beautiful.
We almost lost this fight with the spider, and I think that's everything. It's not in order, but it is everything.
Yeah, and the person who hired us is actually working for the evil cults. So that's Leonora. She works for the evil cults.
Yeah, you found out that she is part of the evil cult.
Playing us like a godforsaken fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
So now you are still in town?
Still in town. I still need to see a healer. Well, I need to take 8 gold to Dan to see if I can learn some spells and also get over this head injury. And then, for character reasons, I would also like to see a man about making a delivery.
But you guys are now all in outskirts.
Yeah.
Why don't I see? Move your cameras off. You know that, right? Apparently he does. Oh. Did he send a message? Oh no. So yeah, you are here in back in Outskirt. You already got an idea of where to go next.
Yeah.
But you still have a lot of stuff. And you were planning on selling that. I believe a lot of things were already sold.
We didn't know that last
Yeah.
session.
Dimes, you were planning still because you still have a concussion.
I have like a list of 3 things I need to do before Dimes leaves town.
Okay, so list your list.
Step 1, go to Daneth, deal with his concussion. Step 2, go to Daneth and I try to learn some magic. I don't think he can't teach me any elementals and spells, and I don't have any skills or stuff he could teach me.
What was it? Nope, those are scenes. I need this one. Let's see.
No, we talked about that, but I was gonna see if there was like, I guess, generalist. What's the word? Tricks.
Granat is uses animism.
Okay.
So but you could also learn other magic. You already.
Because I was gonna ask, there's like the 3 schools, and there's like sort of generalist magic. So I was gonna see if there's any of that I could learn from him.
Rule book. Let's see, because what they say about training, those are all. I think we will do at the end of the after session of stream the heroic stuff, because I allowed you guys to choose a new heroic ability or train magic. So you would be allowed to at least ask, but adding it to your character will do it outside of the stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the fact that it takes time.
If we do magic, we'll just say it took her a session to get the hang of it.
You can learn new spells from a teacher or grimoire. You must have a skill level in the relevant school of magic or any school of magic for general spells. So, and you can learn additional schools of magic by first acquiring the heroic ability magic talent, and then studying under a teacher with a skill level in the school for at least a week. At the end of the week, you make a roll against intelligence. On a success, you get your base chance as the skill level in the school. On failure, you may try again after another week of study. Even non-mages can learn magic this way. So you also for you, Dimes, it means you have to add an extra heroic ability magic talent to your character sheet with a new school if you want that.
Understandable.
Otherwise, you can learn the normal spells, the general spells, or only in your school of magic, which is elementalism.
Okay. In that case, I guess for now, I'm going to keep it to general magic.
Okay, we will check that, because we can always say that when you travel towards the new location that you've acquired, you have stayed a week in Outskirt to do training in advanced things.
Dimes is on her grind set. She's listening, she's learning.
So
She's
what
shutting
were the
down.
other 2 things you could still, I would allow you at least, but it will cost you, what was it?
I think it was like 8 gold between the concussion and the training.
3 gold for the teaching per shift, so per day. and treating injuries with heal wound at the price of 5 gold per coins per power level. And let's see. I need to check the spell heal wound. I believe heal wound is a general spell. Let's see. General magic. No, it's not. Heal wound is an animism spell. So you are lucky. You only need one power level for it, because for each power level beyond the first the spell heals an additional hit points. But you only need it to heal your severe injury.
I'm at 11 out of 11 right now, so I'm good on hit points.
Yeah, but you can use still have to pay. It would heal your spell of your hit points if you would have damage, but to heal your concussion.
Inventory. That's what, 5 gold?
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have? Yeah, I have Renat as a character sheet. So I would. Let's see here. I believe here your. Yeah, here your tokens are. So I will target your token then. I don't know why, but Foundry is very slow today. Oh, I think I need to place Dranath on the field first. Let's just do that. And there you are. Let's place you there. Then I will target. I think I need to restart Foundry for a bit because it's really lagging. So you all will all be kicked out of the. Always takes some time to start it back up. Now you see other games that I have, like Lancer, Avatar. Okay, let's see if it works better now. Yeah, it's a lot better now. There we go.
Ooh.
It was lagging like cray. Let's see. Spells, heal wound. Just do the roll. No. I'll just keep rolling. Seriously?
No.
There. It heals, but that's not important, that part. So I just give it to you, because, I mean, he has a week
He does have a week.
to heal you.
He's got a law of large numbers. 1 out of 7 of these is going to be like.
So, let's see. Effects. That one goes away. Yes. And also, if you have, I took it away from you as already, Dimes. But if you have any, you know what? All press a full shift rest. Because you are in outskirt for a week, which means you will be fully healed. And have all conditions healed. Because a week, you're there for 7 nights.
Oh.
7 days and 6 nights, so... Did anyone else still want to do something in outskirt before you leave?
I was thinking about getting a wagon for us and a horse.
wagon.
Because the weight is getting a bit too much.
A cart?
Actually, yeah, we should do this before I do the one more thing I need to do. Sorry.
No worries.
Can I find it in the book? Otherwise, I have to do it on the. Yeah, here. Let's see. Trade goods. I believe that is. No, it's. No, it's. No, that's containers. Services. You now have a normal cart, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a cart, but how much gold do you have in total, all of you?
I've got like 82 now.
I have 71.
Because it would mean, I would say you would be able to sell your donkey for a little bit of a loss, because you bought it for 12 gold, but I would say you can sell it for 8.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to have horses, it seems you can only get, or riding horses, because if you want a wagon, it is pulled by 2 horses or donkeys.
Ooh, 2 horses.
So unless you, if you sell your donkey, you only get 8 gold back, and you have to buy 2 horses, each 60 gold.
Well,
So it's
what I would say
120 gold.
is we get the wagon and just the second donkey.
That would be cheaper, because the wagon is 30 gold, and the donkey costs 12 gold.
Yeah.
You could sell your cart for, it's normally for 10 gold, because it's normally 15 gold. So as usual, it's second hand with a loss. I would say you can sell it for 2/3 of its price. And I would just carry over all stuff to well, you will have 2 donkeys, and I have made 1 donkey that will be your cart for your wagon. Then the positive thing is the cart can carry 2 people and 50 weight units, but the wagon can carry 4 people and 100 weight units. So you can carry home more treasure.
Yeah, that was the goal, because our carry weight is
Especially
already
for
pretty
Brock,
full.
because that's the only reason he does it. He
Yeah.
said it multiple times last session.
Exactly. You're right about that.
Well, and technically, it is what this game is about. You are adventurers looking for fortune, for treasure.
The man's mercenary.
I think, again, everyone else that is going against you, Dimes, will be a mercenary, because they need to have mercy for you.
Well, they're not getting any.
You're also not going to get it.
Oh, yeah.
So, are you going to sell the cart for 10 so that you can buy the wagon for 50 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, let's see, yeah, I've made donkey here, which will be your wagon. It's already carrying your fishing nets, your field rations, a wand, sleeping fur, and a large tent.
Yeah, our donkey is getting a painful back. That's why.
Well, I put it in the donkey, but you have to see it as in it's in the cart or wagon
Mm.
now.
Yeah.
The cart
So
and the
he will-
donkey are as one. We must understand this. The cart is inseparable from the donkey, except right now when we're selling the cart.
Yeah, you're selling the cart, buying a wagon. So, detract the money from your character sheets. Decide if you do it all because now it's 50 because you're selling the cart for 10 and buying the wagon for 50.
I would just take the 50 out of mine. It's okay.
If it's
Yeah.
selling
Yeah,
the wagon for
If I
10
need
and buying
any,
the cart for 50, wouldn't it be 40?
No, because it's normally 60.
Oh, well, that's not the number you said.
No, because I already did the math.
I already removed it from mine.
And as a lot of you know, math was my bestest thing in school, just like English.
It was for me until I got to college, and then it all went downhill.
Yeah, it's not the same in the Netherlands, or I believe also in Belgium. With your college is like our high school, I believe.
Yeah. It actually kind of true with that.
So it's a lot different, and we grade by number, not by letter. If you say I have an A plus, and we just say I have a 10, I have 10.
I'm not going to sit here and attempt to defend the American education system.
That's also pretty fair, to be honest.
Yeah. So
What do I look like doing that?
Xander, did you still want to do something in outskirts? Xander?
He's muted.
Xander? Hoef je? Don't hear you.
I think you turned your mic off.
Oh my god, he's dead.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you still want to do something in outskirt? Don't hear you that well. You're a little bit echoey and
I will buy the second donkey. Still far away.
yeah, a little better, but still far away. Yeah, the second donkey is 15 gold.
Yep.
So because a cart needs 2 donkeys or 2 horses to be pulled, and I think it would be the smartest thing, yeah, to buy the same animal. Because I would think if you buy a donkey and a horse,
Well, if you buy a donkey and a horse, it doesn't work if you put them side by side, but if you put one in front of the other, it might work.
no, because you need them side by side. Okay, then detract the 15 gold from your character sheet.
Yeah, already then.
And let's see, do I have?
Can you hear me now better?
Yeah, still hear you. No, I don't need the rules. Gear. Let's see if I can find a means of travel. I'll just put cart in donkey. It says the cart doesn't have any weight, so that's okay. Yeah, The donkey is 12 gold. So
12. Okay.
yeah, sorry. Donkey's 12. The what was 15 and could be that I've watched wrong. Maybe the cart was 15. Yeah, the cart was 15 gold. The donkey's 12. So yeah, donkey is even cheaper than a cart. But technically speaking, this means with the cart, you can carry 80 units. Because each donkey can also carry 10 units.
Perfect.
And I would say, even though they are carrying the cart thing, they also have a sort of saddlebags where you can put stuff in. I'll give you that.
I thought we had I thought the wagon was 100 units and 4 people.
Yeah, the wagon. Oh yeah, then it's 120.
Okay.
120.
We've got storage space to spare. We are economizing the fuck out of this. We are every mother getting the full like Chrysler Town and Country with the 2 seats in the middle that like fold in the table. Pulling out 2 different coolers, one's full of Gatorade and ice, one's full of orange slices. I'm running this soccer game like the fucking excuse me, I'm running this football game like the military. I'm harassing the refs anyway.
Yeah, she might live in Ireland, but she's still American.
Listen, we all have things we struggle with. I didn't choose to be like this.
No. In the words of Lady Gaga, born this way.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so you are ready to travel? Or are you still want to do something? Because the trip is going to be from here. Let's see, the easiest way would be... That's 20 kilometers.
One thing.
Well, there are 2. Yeah, you have to go here because this bridge over here is broken. So this 20 kilometers, then it will be 12 and a half. So that's 32. So it's at least 59 kilometers at least.
That's not nothing.
No, it's quite a trip. So you will be traveling for at least 2 days.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because with the wagon and 2 donkeys, you are still... the speed doesn't go up. So it's still double your movement in a shift of travel. Which would be 30, so 60.
So then the next thing we need to buy is horses.
What?
If we collect some goods and sell them for a good price, we need to buy horses.
The horses aren't...
We decided against horses because it is 60 gold a horse.
Yeah,
and we're balling. We're not that balling.
I think it's a losing investment at this point, but maybe in the future it will work out.
No, we don't have horse budget. We don't have horse money.
Let's see.
Not yet.
We're working on horse money.
We don't need the horsepower. We now have the donkey power.
The only difference with a donkey or a horse is a donkey cannot be ridden.
Oh, we don't need the horse anyway then.
And horses can be ridden because a horse can carry a riding horse can carry 1 rider and 10 weight units or 2 riders. But the donkey can only carry 10 weight units and cannot be ridden.
Unless anyone's planning to do some cavalier bullshit.
That's why they are way cheaper.
Yeah.
But I believe that. Well, let's see. Means of travel. Wagon pulled by 2 horses can carry. Does it say how fast it goes? No. But I believe if you have a cart, it doubles. That was that. Travel. Let's just go by means of travel. 81. No, it doesn't say anything about it there. Hmm. 55. While mounted, you travel twice as fast as on foot, so roughly 30 kilometers per shift. Get up on a horse and ride slowly, but for more advanced maneuvers, a roll for riding is required. So yeah, you can travel roughly 30 kilometers per shift. And as we know, a shift is 6 hours.
So if we're doing 30K a
can-
shift, we could get there in a
Yeah,
day.
so you can travel quite a bit in a shift, in 2 shifts. That's about 27, and this is also 27. So yeah, it will take a full day. Because a shift, as I said, a shift is 6 hours, but a day has 24 hours. But could be hard because a part of the travel, as I can see, because you can't go over. If you look at the map, over this path you can't go because this bridge is out.
So we have to go through the woods, essentially.
So you have to go through here and then here through the woods. So through the woods would take would take longer.
And if you go down there above the water line, over the bridge and then under the forest between
next to the forest, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you still have to go a bit through, but that would be like about.
It's maybe longer, but
5. 17. So it's it's about the same time of travel, same amount of, but this part, these 5 kilometers, will still be a little slower because you have to go through the
forest,
woods.
yeah.
Still, it might be even denser here because it's woods between stones, between mountains.
And if we go to that, because what looks like a church, is that occupied? Because we could stop there if need be.
No, I looked it up. This church, I believe, is not part of any of the adventures. No, those are the rules. I need these because.
Insofar as it's just
Winterbound is nope. That's a different spot. Both hills loads. You've been there. That was the mine.
So does that mean it's empty, or does that mean it's just?
Yeah, it is. It is a thing, but you're not going to go there. So, because you said you already decided to go there, so you might go there sometime, but not now.
Are we set on the path? I'm gonna knock one thing out real quick before we get actually down.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So, the part next to the water, between the forest and the water.
Yeah.
Next to this big sea monster.
Yeah.
Next to Nessie over here, who's definitely just drawn to add flavor to the map.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
make fucking swimming rules again.
You are ready to travel. No longer needed to do something in.
No, only the only thing I want to do is put more stuff in the wagon.
Like what?
My sleeping fur, my field rations, and the fishing rod.
Let's see. So your fishing rod goes in there. Your sleeping fur goes in there, and
The field rations.
I'll take them out of here then. And your field rations.
Yep.
Then you have 9 field rations in the cart now, in the wagon.
Nice. Then we can survive a couple of days.
Yeah, well, the lucky thing with the way you are traveling now is it's practically all the way next to water, so you can just go and fish.
Yeah.
And now you have a net, so you can fish even better.
Nice.
So let's go to travel.
Had one more thing. Because I said I had 3 things at the start of the session, and one's getting essentially delayed till after the session. Did one. Still have one more thing.
What and which is?
Dimes needs to send a letter to somebody in a small parcel. Actually, no, we're gonna do character shit. Is there a place where I could pick up a nice but inconsequential trinket? Actually,
You don't have a trinket? Yeah, you do. No, you have a.
no, I
memento.
have the giant horned toad horn. Actually, I'm sending that. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're sending the giant toad horn.
Yeah, it's like no wait. It's
And
tiny
where do
items.
you want to send it to?
I am sending that a short letter, the contents of which I will DM you over Discord, and 40 gold to 1 Bell Dandy Goosegrass in a small town south of the mountains.
Let's see, because it is part of services, courier. How far do you need to send it?
I need to send it out of. I need to send it past Drakmar Pass.
So that would be a few kilometers. Could you give me an estimate on how many kilometers it might be? Do you think?
I don't know. Hold on, let me
Let's
get the measure
see.
tool out.
At least from outskirt to yeah, that is who's squeezing that hard?
We're gonna call that 2550
Sorry, how 50 kilometers?
at least, because it's got to go past. It's south of there. So
Then shall we say 100?
yeah,
Then it would be 100 silver.
there's over 10 gold.
I believe it was, and also merits of 10. The see if I can find where it says with money, with gold. Magic. There, that's 2-4. I think it should be here because this is the gear part. Why doesn't it say anywhere in the book? Weird. Okay. Well, let's just say 10 gold is 10 silver is 1 gold. So 100 silver would be 10 gold.
And that is to get it. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to, I guess, in that case, I'm going to need to delete the giant horn toad horn from my inventory as I'm sending that. I'm paying 10, sending 40, so that puts me at 32. And I'm sending a letter. I'm going to instruct the courier. I'll find Hound about 50 kilometers south of Drakmar Pass. You're going to want to find an inn called the Old Pissing Dog. You're going to want to find a small, greasy little halfling woman. You're going to approach her. She's going to sound like this is maybe the 3rd conversation she's ever had in her fucking life. Tell her you have a package for her from Dimes Littlebrook. Make sure she gets it. Make sure it gets, make sure she's putting it away by the time you leave. And tell her to take care.
Okay.
And I will leave the courier with those instructions and send you the contents of this letter.
Okay. Yeah, he accepts. He takes the letter, takes the money, of course, because you have to pay up front.
Mm-hmm. He got his 10 gold.
And he starts his journey.
Yes, there's our fast PM.
You do notice that this courier is not taking a horse or anything.
He's just hoofing it?
Yeah.
Like Skyrim.
Well, it is safer that way because especially the part to Dragon's Pass could have a lot of robbers.
Yeah, it's robbers. You can eat shit off. A horse is liable to sort of eat shit off the side of the mountain. People are going to, if you have goblins, they are going to it's more likely for the horse to get killed for meat than you are. Things of this nature. It makes sense.
Well, goblins, it's not the strength of a goblin that is the fear to be feared of.
Fucking 12 of them.
It's the multitude.
They hunt in packs.
Yeah. So, okay, you guys are going to travel now, right? You know, done? Certain?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so, as always, we do the same rule with cart as with hiking. Max 2 shifts per day. You can hike a 3rd shift, but you become exhausted even if you're sitting in the cart. Because traveling without even walking yourself can still be tiring.
I've taken a 15-hour drive before.
Oh, me too. Did it myself.
Yeah, it sucks. It's awful. It's
Yeah.
Drove from Orlando to New York. It was miserable.
From Orlando to New York. That's almost from one side of the continent to the other.
Yeah, no, no, we crossed Europe in my friend Cassandra's Ford Focus.
I mean, I've been to Florida, to Orlando, so I know where that is. And New York, everybody knows where New York is by looking at a map.
Right at the Eastern Seaboard. Didn't even it's all highway, so you don't get to drive by anything nice. It's not like you're going along the coast. It's just fucking around in the woods in a Carolina somewhere. It's awful.
So let's travel.
Okay, so with the hiking, we made it, I believe, handle animal. Need to check someone's skills to see what they all are. Or no, riding.
Yeah, that's my part.
Yeah, and so instead of hiking, you do riding. With pathfinding, for finding the routes, one of you had a map. I believe Magnolia took the map.
We have the map, and I believe that's the bushcraft roll.
Yeah, and the scout we used for possible encounters, and that was Brock's job because he's not good at anything else.
Yep. That's
It's
the
Brock's
sad
job because
reality.
the rest of us are busy.
So let's do it the logical way, and let's first have the pathfinding roll.
Right. That rolls from Maine, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. This. Wait.
This is. Did we ever figure out? Because there's like the furs, the sleeping furs we got, and then there's a pair of fur boots that keep saying it gives me a
The
boon
fur
to
boots
bushcraft.
only help you with cold.
Yeah, that's what it is. Okay.
But this first part is not difficult terrain. You do have a map. You didn't buy a spyglass because it was too expensive.
Yes, I guess 50 or so. No, because it wasn't so expensive. We just couldn't find one.
Yeah, it was a very rare item. Apparently.
Didn't have.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Oh shit! Succeeded with a dragon.
Service. Trade goods.
We have bushcraft.
Yeah, it's rare. It's a rare item. That's why it's not there in outskirt. So you. Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think you do know the route. I mean, you're just like there.
Pathfinder? No, path found. It's done. We finished it.
Okay, guys. Even though we're playing Dragonbane, they just finished the game Pathfinder.
Yeah, call me second edition the way we're pathfinding.
Maybe even third, even though it's not out. Then after that, we'll do the hiking/riding. Ooh. I'm gonna push it.
I still have a condition already.
No,
You should have a condition.
you shouldn't have a condition.
I still have one.
You shouldn't have scared because you just had a full rest.
I
Oh,
don't think he did the full rest then.
no, I think I forgot it.
Then I will just do that.
But that one is a good one to do.
Then you are able. You see, Xander is sitting there with holding the reins, and he's starting to get a little bit grumpy and angry, but the drive goes pretty smoothly. And Brock,
I'm mad on the donkeys.
Brock, give me your spot hidden or awareness roll.
Fuck.
Okay, let me think about this. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm the intelligent one of this group, so I have enough intelligence stats, so I'll use that. Apparently
Wait.
not. No, I sat in my blacksmith all day. All those sparks of like heated metal came into my eyes. My eyesight isn't that good.
What's your intelligence? What's Brock's intelligence?
12.
Oh, he is not the intelligent one of this group.
Yeah, for sure.
So, okay, I need to roll something. Let's see. I believe there. Is there a table for an encounter? No, that's playable kin. Just had one. Pathfinder mishaps. No.
2 spiders this time.
There should be an encounter roll somewhere.
The way this is going, might as well see what we can hit whatever it is with the cart.
It's a treasure table, improvised weapons. Oh, there are some, but this is the journey. Mishaps.
26 goblins.
6 goblins.
It's
Roll.
all
Okay. You know what? Brock, roll me a. Let's see. During the play, is going to constrain space from coordinators per shift or whenever you deem appropriate. You can roll it on a table for him. Yeah, it does say you can roll on an encounter table, but I don't see any encounter table that I can roll from. Seriously, why are they so annoying in that? Wait, journeys.
Isn't it that one where we
there.
set up camp and stuff?
Okay. We will take this one. A short distance from the road is a ruin from the age of the Dragon Empire. Only wall segments remain of what was once an impressive fortress. Reliefs on the walls show a figure in a horned dragon helmet. If the player characters spend one shift of time investigating the ruin, they find the entrance to a secret cellar. Down there is a chest. So, do you want to take a shift? So, because you already traveled the shift now, do you want to take the second shift to check this ruin? Or do you want to just continue on?
It's gonna be the same day we get there. I think we check it.
Yeah, why not? I
Yeah,
hear
then-
treasure.
You find a great helm and a mastercrafted dagger. Any of you use a dagger?
Yep, me.
Well, we all use a dagger, but you both have actual weapons.
So who wants to get the dagger? Because, well, Brock, you already have a mastercrafted short sword.
Yeah, I don't need the weapon at all.
I think that Xander could use it.
Yeah, because I have the skill knife.
Yeah, but you already have a normal dagger, but
Yeah.
I would say this one is better, so I would say unequip the normal dagger, equip the mastercrafted dagger, because I believe a
Well, you have a dagger, but
mastercrafted...
also you never like get close to anything. I'm also not supposed to be getting close to anything. It just I end up close to more things
Because
So I
of your
think-
fire.
Yeah, exactly.
The durability of a dagger is better. So if there is something that would damage your weapon, your mastercrafted dagger would be able to withstand it better before it's broken than your normal dagger.
Okay.
That's the biggest difference.
Yep.
And I would, Brock, do you already? No, you don't have a helmet,
I have an open helmet.
but you haven't equipped.
No.
Let's see. The open helmet is an armor rating of 1. The great helm is an armor rating of 2,
Ah,
but it gives you multiple banes, because the open helmet only gives you banes on awareness. The great helm gives you banes on awareness, bows, crossbows, and slings, but you don't really use
Yeah.
those things.
And
No.
if you can only see out the slots, you won't
So,
see it when I do a fireball.
Should I
at somebody.
give you the great helm?
Great helmet. Maybe Xander, you want the open helmet for if you ever need it?
Well, if Xander looks like the picture,
yeah.
then you really need to adjust the helmet, because there are big horns in the way.
Well, you're looking at the master blacksmith.
So if you can adjust it when we in the next village, then yeah, I will take the helmet.
Yeah, it's 1 armor rating. It's better than nothing.
Mhm.
You know, your head needs to be
So I
protected,
will-
of course.
Put the great helm in your inventory and it already equips, but if you don't want banes on stuff, you can unequip it.
Yeah.
And I will give Xander the open helmet, take it out of your inventory.
And put it in the cards for now.
Quick question
In
for
the wagon.
Xander.
Smart.
Yeah.
If
What?
you have the mastercrafted dagger, can I get that normal dagger off you?
Yeah, of course.
Sick.
And I will take that in yours, take it out of yours. And why would you put your helmet in the carts? It's easier to carry it with you. If you need to combat, put it on and go.
Yeah, but I cannot put it on yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is true. And can I also put that knife in the cart?
Yep.
Then let's put the helmet in here. No. It automatically equips the helmet for the donkey. Okay.
This donkey has an armor rating of 1 and doesn't need to roll for anything. It's perfect.
And I accidentally closed dimes.
Wait a minute. We would also need to adjust the helmet for the donkey because of the ears.
Yeah, but I can't unequip it on the donkey. That's the weird thing.
Oh, no.
And the dagger. You wanted the dagger in the.
The knife in the cart. I've equipped
Okay.
the dagger already.
And you have to equip the grimoire to cast spells. So I would always. Oh, and better watch out, everyone. The donkey is armed.
The donkey's armed.
Yeah, I'll see it because.
Donkey and the dragon.
Is the knife in the donkey's inventory?
All players limited.
Because if the knife's in the donkey's inventory, I'm just going to delete it from mine.
Yeah, Didn't I delete it already?
Nope.
Oh. I believe. Yeah, I put it in the donkey. I was not yet that far with.
In the donkey.
I'll
Oof.
delete it. There, it's deleted.
Tab the donkey.
Yeah, well, I am able to like put the donkey in here as well. See, but I don't have a picture for the donkey.
Where is the donkey?
You guys have limited access to the character sheet. Okay, so you are now 12 hours further because this took a shift as well.
Yep.
So it's starting to get dark.
Set up camp. And travel in the morning.
That's the safest thing to do, yeah.
That's true. It's also it's not like we're because then we have to travel through the woods at night. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
And don't forget, at night you get a bane on your pathfinding.
This is true.
And I can already tell you, because now you have to go next to the woods, next to the water. You already have the bane for difficult terrain, because there's no road here.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
So if you travel by night, you have 2 banes, which is not
Okay.
good. So yeah, you are going to make camp. So yeah, you can roll for bushcraft to manage to find an appropriate spot. Um,
That's not me.
you have a tent, so you get a boon.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to roll that bushcraft.
But I believe, as they say, only one person can set up the tent.
Can't others help?
Nope. It doesn't say that. Each player rolls bushcraft to manage to find an appropriate spot. You all have sleeping furs, so you don't get the bane. But with a tent, you get a boon at roll. More people can sleep and shift rest without needing rolls. Small tent, 2 people. Large tent, 6. You have a large tent, so if person setting up the tent fails, everyone rolls separately.
Okay.
It's all on you.
Big money, no whammies.
Well, that's
Wow.
success.
Okay. Yeah. No, we have this. 2 and an 8, easy.
Yeah, but the 2 counts because you get a boon.
Okay.
So others also roll with a boon. With a boon, so you can roll 2.
Yeah, but I had already a bane from because I'm angry.
Yeah, but bushcraft is a.
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you took intelligence. Okay. And why, Brock? Do
Same
you?
reason. The exact same reason.
You're also angry.
Yeah, but I succeeded.
Yeah.
Y'all just pissed as hell going through this trail.
But you could push the roll because you are going to rest.
Okay.
See?
Nope.
No. Wait,
Nope.
wait. How low is your bushcraft?
5.
Dang. You don't have any advances in bushcraft. Okay. Weird for a hunter to not have bushcraft.
Why? I have hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
So.
But what does a hunter do to hunt?
Aid in the hunting and
Stay
fishing?
in a forest for like days.
Not well, apparently.
But I'm very good at sneaking and hunting, but the rest, yeah.
Xander was there with like a pile of fish he caught and just like on 2 hours of sleep over the past 2 days. He was didn't catch a wink, but he did catch like an entire like 8 trout.
Well, at least you all had a success, so you get your shift rest. So click on your shift rest. You don't have to roll now because you have a tent.
Shift rest.
Do we? Speaking of hunting and fishing, were we gonna eat?
Okay.
You need to eat in the morning.
Okay, well we'll do it.
I count this as the same day as you left, so you had breakfast. So
Okay.
oh, everyone rolled. So now you suddenly hear dee 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 dee. Sun comes up, birds chirping, and you can get yourself a ration or you can hunt.
I will get the net out of the cart and go fishing.
Okay. Then roll your hunting and fishing.
Yep.
Well, that's a success.
Uh-huh.
Easy.
Yay!
Roll a d6.
Dat was R spatie
/R space 1d6.
Let's try page 26.
Oh, you have a successful fishing, but you only catch one ration of fish.
Okay.
We still have field rations as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now before you can use that as a ration, someone needs to cook it.
I will cook.
It's a
With your
bushcraft roll.
bushcraft?
Oh, I don't cook.
Never mind.
Let me. Boons, none. Just rolling them beautiful bones. Fuck.
You can
I'm
choose to
not
push it,
cooking it.
but you can also say I burned it.
No, I'm good. This is we're gonna call it blackened and leave it there.
Okay. So you have a nice blackened fish that is no longer edible.
Then
So I will
we-
take
Yeah.
3 rations out of the cart.
Where does that put
Okay.
us?
I'll take 3 field rations out of the wagon. Out of donkey.
How many are left in there?
6.
Now 6.
Okay.
You had 9.
Alright, we
So,
can completely fuck
you
the
still
bushcraft
need
roll.
to- Because you are now around here.
Yeah.
So you still have like
1 day of travel.
7.5 30 kilometers to go. So that is a 1 shift, and then I would say it takes at least another shift for the other 5 kilometers because it's through the forest.
Yeah.
But you also have a bane on your travel.
Okay.
Is
Not a problem.
the bane to pathfinding as well? Because we are going along.
The bane is mostly on pathfinding.
Okay.
So let's do the pathfinding first, because you first need to find the route to travel the route.
Can I pitch something off of the
You
same
already pitched
grounds
the
of
tent yesterday, but
not the? I'd like to pitch the Randy Johnson 95 mph like fastball that killed that pigeon.
right. Okay.
Just sit the bird to heaven. Sorry. Okay, I can't focus now because that's too
Somebody
near, but-
please kill that bird.
Can we please kill that Boyd? Duck season, baby. Okay, on the same logic of last session, getting I think it was either a bane or like some extra help for just following the river down to the road and then taking the road down to outskirt. Because we are simply following the lakeside, we are just following the water.
Yeah, but
Does that
to-
even out with the fact that it's
mostly
difficult
it
terrain?
is to at least know how long you need to follow the river. Otherwise, it will take longer. And it's not a river; it's mostly a lake. It's only the first 7 kilometers are river, and then it starts to become the lake. And if you keep following it, you might end up like all the way over here, because you haven't found a way to notice what part you need to stop at and then go up towards the forest.
Well, we could also just follow the edge of the forest.
True.
Stop when you hit mountain, just like.
Yeah, you would stop when you hit a mountain, because the mountain wouldn't move.
Exactly.
I'll give you that. Okay.
So I guess is this even?
It evens out. Yeah. So
Perfect.
it's just a straight roll.
Right?
That's
Oh, and I
the
can't
mishap.
push that either. That's so funny.
I
No,
guess we're
because
going
it's a
through the
demon.
lake.
You can't push demons.
Who's ready to take a swim?
Not me. Please, not me.
We're gonna end up fording some shit.
Let's see.
We throw in dimes and then we hope we are okay. Sacrificing dimes to the monster.
Sounds like a plan.
Ooh. Okay. I will. Let's say, because I'm not going to let you lose the entire wagon. I think that's a little bit too harsh. But you are using quite a speed with your with the donkeys, and they suddenly stop. You all fall off the wagon because of the sudden stop, and land in quicksand. And sorry, Xander, but you all have to roll a bushcraft.
Xander, how's your acrobatics? Is it good?
Yeah.
Can I suggest something? I have a grappling hook in my backpack. I give
Yeah.
it to you. You throw it to a
Oh,
tree,
you can help when you're out.
but I can just throw it, right?
You can help when you're out.
Well,
But
can't he use it to get himself
Not
out?
helping, but just giving it to him so he can get out.
Like I said,
Can he not use the grappling hook to get himself out?
you're sinking in the quicksand. If you try to give him the grappling hook, it just goes faster with sinking. So you first need to get yourself out before you can help someone else.
Okay.
Sorry, that's how it is. If you fail, yeah, you get a condition. You failed, then let's first have the other ones. Failed. Succeed. Dimes, you are out. You are able to help, which gives them a boon.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
So-
we need to roll again.
Yep. And every time you fail, you get a condition. This can be harsh, because if you've read what it says, a character who already has all conditions and fails the roll is swallowed by the quicksand and disappears for good. Xander, you're out.
Yep.
Brock.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget, you do
You
get
have the
a
boon.
boon.
Yeah, I
Because
used the boon.
But you're out as well.
Okay.
So now you guys, how many conditions do you have? Because technically, let's see.
I have two.
Same.
Yeah, I believe you two need to have one more because you failed twice.
Okay,
But-
I added my
but-
third one.
Yeah, you have failed
failed
once and then
twice,
switched
so-
the roll, and then you failed that one as well, so you get another one from that one as well.
Yeah, okay.
So you need to have at least 3 conditions.
Hmm? Me as well?
Yeah, both of us.
Because you both failed technically 3 times.
Okay.
You got 2 from the pushes, so you get those as well, and then 2, 1 from the failed roll that you had after those push, So
I'm scared of the quicksand.
Bushcraft. The bushcraft roll is such an absolute deciding factor for this
Well,
game.
Literally,
Like-
it means everything.
and also we did say that in the beginning of the game, this can be brutal.
I know.
But also, if one of your characters would have been gone, you could have rolled now with other characters that, like Xander, you could have become also a satyr or something.
If I die, I'm going full out bushcraft level 20.
Trying to find a character starting off.
Doesn't matter. Everything's
That
zero.
depends on what you roll with your character creation afterwards.
True.
Let's see. We still need the riding roll. I'm
Yep.
hoping that riding is a agility. Oh, you chose the agility as a condition.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but
Nope.
uh,
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky.
Be fine.
It's okay. The ride goes normally the rest of the way, and
Oh wow, God really does
Rock.
have some good children more than others.
roll a spot hidden or awareness, whichever one's better. And I think,
Both will be bad.
yeah, because
Oh.
wait,
Holy shit.
it was a dragon or a 2. I mean a 3.
A better roll than that?
Well, the sad thing is,
I don't get the point, yeah.
you don't get the dragon because it was the highest roll that counts.
Yeah.
But you couldn't not succeed with a dragon and a 3.
Yeah, for sure.
So nothing else out of the ordinary happens. So I would say you make it till there.
Yeah, I think I have demon and dragon to bushcraft in this so far.
There's,
Well, I
still-
believe last session you had demon on bushcraft or dragon, one of the two.
It's
Because I believe-
always one of the two. We roll enough of it so that it's always going to level up at the end of the session. I'm
Oh,
always
yeah.
rolling like 3 bushcraft at the end of this.
That's with this game. You do travel a lot, especially in this adventure.
That bush is
The
crafted.
last one. Well, you first need to make camp again, or you can travel through you can travel because you see the mountain. I would say you can find this opening here.
Because it should be, if we started in the morning, it should be like midday now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe we won't want to sleep near the forest, but near the water.
If you would do that, then yeah, it will take you. I would say it will take you some time to get there, and then you have to roll a full shift again with more banes because of difficult terrain.
Yeah, but then we are completely rested.
Yeah, I would allow it.
Well,
So
I
you
think we
can,
could
do
just
the-
rest here and like hunt instead of fish.
Yeah, it's also, yeah, we can try. I have a bane on hunting for now.
Well, we have eaten today, so we can shift rest and then do that in the morning.
But you have to set up camp.
I have to set up camp, and my rolls are fine.
No. Make camp. Each player rolls bushcraft to manage to find an appropriate spot.
But we have a tent.
Yeah.
There's only one appropriate spot.
Yeah, we can't put the tent 3 places.
But if the one that sets up the tent fails, then everyone rolls separately.
If the one who sets up the tent fails.
So who's setting up the tent then?
Times.
Yeah, Dimes does everything. Alright. Literally, we have no choice to depend on Dimes.
a sort of case study in male incompetence happening. Didn't your mothers ever teach you any of this?
That's a success.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys set up the tent and can have a full shift rest.
Yay.
Bushcrafts.
Woohoo.
Dimes, you're gonna click your shift rest. Yes. So, then I will go to Xander and ask if he wants to fish with the net or just with the rod.
With fishing with the net.
I thought
Go ahead and roll your hunting and fishing. You succeed. Roll me the d6.
big numbers, big numbers.
Can be higher than a 6, I mean. Nice. First off, I think Dimes is going to again
Try to.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I can't believe your brothers let you all out of the house without knowing how to cook. It's crazy.
roll bushcraft, Dimes.
Oh God. Oh. If I had to push the breakfast roll.
Breakfast failed.
That's so funny.
Are you going to push it?
I'm gonna push her. I'm gonna do dishearten because what is Dimes gonna do? Talk to somebody?
Okay, I am going to do a blind roll or a private. No, blind roll.
Oh, that was a 14, then a 17. That's so funny.
Oh, we're rolling so good.
Wait, you had 5. You know what? I'm going to do like this. You're lucky. You burn 2 rations. So you still have 3 left. So you can eat all 3 of you
Okay.
without using your traveling rations from the wagon.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, this will be your last travel journeying rolls until you reach your destination.
Okay.
So, pathfinding, you have difficult terrain, so it's a bane. So you automatically have your bane at least 1.
It's
Did you have a
just
map?
gonna be rough, and I have to accept that.
Oh no. Oh no. We're never arriving there.
It's okay when we hit quicksand again. I'll roll
see.
like a 2, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, and we will die in quicksand. It's for sure going to be a bushcrafting roll again.
I believe there was a pathfinding.
Yeah, the Pathfinder was like 16 and a demon.
I believe there was a pathfinding mishap roll. I'm looking for it. Where is it? No. And you know what? Let's first do the riding roll as well.
Hebben we daar ook nog beens? Or...
No.
Not bad at all.
Thank God.
Yeah, the riding is okay, and scouting.
Scouting, oh no.
You are allowed to push it. We will get a adventure of a journey mishap. Let's see. What is it?
We stand eye in eye with a big red dragon.
Let's see which one. You know what? Let's go to the.
100 men beat a gorilla.
Yeah.
Can 3 adventurers take a gorilla? Yes, I think if one of them
I'm
can cast fireball.
I'm missing one of you,
He ran away to safety.
Xander.
Hold up. I have an icon now. I gotta put my Hey,
There. And
my beloved little pet crow.
let's see. Let's go this one. No, that's adventures. The normal rules. Bestiary. Why doesn't it show the?
Maybe I actually just use the sling this fight and let Brock know peace for once in his life.
And attack the adventurers, choose an animal.
Or you use the fire and I get an extra point at the end of the session.
Yeah,
There's
we're
no picture of it. There's no picture, but you do see a bear.
Okay.
Dime's little Brook voice. Brock, it's called exposure therapy.
I'll put you all at battle ready.
We have a whole bunch of effects on us.
Yeah, those don't believe those. I don't know why they are on it. I can't get them away. So we start with Brock.
With me?
Yeah, you have the lowest card, initiative card. You see a bear who looks a bit savage.
Okay, first thing I'm going to put my helm on.
Putting an item on is an action.
Can I still move?
I believe you are still able to move, but you're not able to attack.
Yeah, that's okay. I would just... How far can I go? Have to check that.
Actions and movement.
10, right?
Yeah, equip, unequip armor or helmets is an action.
I can go there.
3 actions are changing positions. No, moving is in action.
Moving is a action.
No, dashing is an action. You can move.
Okay, then I put my helmet on and moved somewhere closer to the bear.
Okay.
Get the
Move
attention.
actions from Pathfinder, the game I've been failing all session.
Then it's the bear. He sees a threat coming. He is going to attack. He is targeting Rock. He is attacking. Where are the attacks? Why don't I? Oh, there. Why does? Okay, a bear counts not as a normal monster. It counts as a normal attack. Failed. So you're lucky. Because normally
Blocked with
they
my
just attack.
shields.
Sorry?
I blocked with my shields.
Oh no, it just missed. And that is Dimes.
Okay. I would like to... Well, first I have to measure some distances. I have, what, 10 movement? That's...
10 movement, that would be... you have to select the top one, select tokens one.
no, I'm trying to measure distance.
Oh, yeah, 10 meters, so that is 5 squares.
Okay. We can move
That
diagonally.
requires
in
2
this game,
meters.
right?
Sorry?
We can move diagonally in this game, right? This isn't Lancer.
The
Or not
diagonal
Lancer,
is allowed.
Icon.
Diagonally would be till there.
Okay, sick. I'm going to. In that case, I'm going to move. Like here. Attack the bear with a sling. Which
Okay, target the bear and roll.
step 1, target the bear. Me at any gay bar. Step 1, target the bear. You know what, Max? Sometimes you do the joke and it's just for you. That's fine. That's fine. Step 2, sling. No boons, no banes, ranged attack. Let that thing rip. Hey, we take this. I see what you were cooking, King David. I see what you were doing with that sling, King.
9 points. Okay, I will deal the damage.
And I'm
there.
going to move that last space here.
Okay. Then it's the last one, which is of course Xander.
Xander goes to there. Target the bear. Roll. That's not okay. But we do it again. Yep.
And
That's
it
sad.
well, it's still damage. Then a new round begins. So new initiative, and again Brock.
I will slash the bear with my Mastercraft sword.
Go ahead and roll.
Rock's swinging swords now.
No, you're not.
I'm going
Not
to
swinging swords.
be angry about it and try again.
Success. Roll your damage. Because I don't see the bear being smart enough to dodge. You killed it.
Oh,
So what does the rest see of how do you dispose of this bear?
time to get some rations. Welcome to hunting and fishing, folks.
I think slicing up the bear would be bushcraft.
Ain't that the way of it, though?
But how, Brock, how do you dispose of this bear?
Well, the bear was all big, so I slashed up the belly, and then again at the neck, and it fell over and died.
And it's dead. If you want to try to get rations from this bear, I don't know. It only shows a boar.
What about pelts?
This is also true.
What? Pelt.
Pelt.
Pelts.
Then I just want a successful bushcraft to see if you are able to take away the pelt. To cleanly skin the pelt.
Fire lady, I need your help.
If I could bargain with you for a moment, could we say the bushcraft roll is made easier by Brock slicing it perfectly up the belly to the neck? Could we?
No.
Okay, that's fair. I did have to try though. It's imperative.
No, it's not. But you succeed, so You are able to skin this bear and have a good skin.
You did get the pound.
If you ever get a house in this area, you can have a bear pelt rug.
Yeah, but we can sell it for money.
Yeah, or I can make it like a nice mantle for one of you guys to wear.
Yep. And I hear you. We can't sell it for money, or Brock could look sick as fuck.
Like
Yeah, make it a cloak.
Yeah.
We can drip Brock the hell out.
Okay. I believe that was then, but you are able, because while you were traveling through the forest, this bear came. So I
Okay.
would say you are now arriving. And let's open that
You path found a bear.
map. You arrive here.
No tokens.
Nothing to see. It's not
Oh,
large.
always. Yeah. What? And let's put donkey over there.
Donkey.
Okay.
Let's open the adventure book for my own eyes. There we no, that's actors. I need this one. Adventure village of the day before. In a valley between two hills, the road is blocked by a barricade that seems to be a mixture of orc palisades, dwarven structures, elven ironwork, thorny hedges of the kind grown by halflings, and other things of indeterminate origin. Text in unknown language have been painted on the various parts of the barricade. There are multiple things you can do here. So what do you want to do?
And one of them I won't like.
Which is?
Fire.
No, you can't do that.
Fire is not an option. You are fine right now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for languages.
But this barricade blocks your path.
Can I read any of the writing on the barricade?
Roll me a myths and legends. Or well, you can roll myths and legends for to see how old the barricade is. But if you want to read the text on the barricade, it's language.
I'm going to try to read the text on the barricade, so we'll be rolling.
Then languages.
Did it wrong?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. I'm not pushing this.
Nope.
Actually,
I wasn't one of you pretty good at languages?
I'm
No.
decent at
Not
languages.
me.
No, I thought you were, but no.
Hold
No.
on. I might actually.
Maybe the donkey.
We can try.
No, the
I
best one
will.
in languages is Dimes. But she rolls just above her score, so.
I can try. Maybe I'm in luck.
You are allowed to push. You're pushing it.
I'm considering it.
Oh, no. Xander's rolling, but nope.
Um,
You need to roll under your score, not double your score.
Yeah, I know.
all right. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Big money, no whammies. Is it gonna?
Yeah.
Hey!
Succeed. All the text you read on this barricade are warnings urging you all to turn back immediately.
Mm.
In different languages. You see it in Elvish, you see it in Halfling, you see it in in common. You see it in even in Orcish and Goblin.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we can't say they didn't warn us.
I'm not going back. Let's go in.
If you want to go in, you can climb. It will take an acrobatics roll.
Could I
Yeah, that's not a problem.
try something? Could I have, if it's just this barricade in the way of us getting through, could I try shatter on it?
You can try, but I can already tell you it will fail because of the different makings.
Okay.
Shatter would not be strong enough because if I'm not, let's see your shatter.
Ik wil er wel overheen proberen te klimmen.
You want to try and climb it?
Yep. That's not.
No, because you have a bane on it because of your.
Yep.
You're
That's,
pushing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wanted to also tell you, even if you fail, you'll make it, but you'll just get damage.
Yeah, that's not
So
good.
you,
We should have used Brock's
you
rope and
make it
grappling hook for
across.
this.
Old man duck.
Yeah. You make it across. The others. Are you going to try and climb?
Do you have a rope, Brock?
I have a zip line even.
Zipline wouldn't work.
Zip line, no. I
Grappling hook.
grappling hook. Oh,
It
sorry.
will. I will give you a boon if you use it.
Yeah, I will use it. Acrobatics.
Yeah.
There's already a boom for the rope, but with the grappling hook, is it on top of that or just the
No,
same?
that would be with grappling hook.
Okay.
So if you will still make it over if you don't push it,
I won't push it.
then I think I need to target you for that first.
The most amazing.
Yeah, you get 4 damage. Hmm?
I can do
No?
it manually.
No, wait. No, you don't get it because of your chainmail.
Oh.
The chainmail.
Piercing damage.
Your chainmail gives you 4 defense, which makes because you have in total 6 resistance.
Yeah.
So every damage you have will be taken down by 6.
That bear didn't stand a chance. You should have let Brock just 1v1 it.
So you, Brock, are going over, and the only one we see now still on the other side is Himes.
You throw the rope over?
Sure, I'll throw the grappling hook over.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can use acrobatics with a boon.
Okay, acrobatics with a boon. I'm gonna need the help. It's just not okay. I have to roll from skills in. Acrobatics, 1 extra boon.
Again, also for you, you are allowed to push it, but you don't need to.
I'm just gonna take damage. Or 2
Okay.
conditions in, and I need the rest of my stats.
I am putting you on the other side, but it's still close. So I will roll the damage. Oh wait, shit, sorry, I had to target you, so I will re-roll. Sorry.
Oh my god.
cost a little more.
It's
But you take only 2 damage because of your armor. Because I believe, you have your leather, so it takes away 1. And you guys see. Oh, this one can go, and this one I need. You guys see someone? Can I? Yeah. You guys see a mallard. Before you, the air shimmers with all the colors of the rainbow. You glimpse a village on the other side of the barrier, but the view is too blurred to make out any details. Near the shimmering barrier stands a particularly well-dressed mallard with a book in his hands.
I go over and I say, "Hello, sir."
Well, hello. What brings you here?
We're looking for something inside the village.
Oh, well, I don't know if you want to go into the village. It's pretty dangerous.
I don't care. So how can I get into the village?
Well, getting in there isn't the problem. Because all the various people that have for centuries built this barricade so to prevent you from entering. And prevent you from crossing this barrier.
Okay. But we came over the barrier, so...
Well, you came over the barricade. The shimmering thing you see behind me, that is the barrier.
And how can I go through the barrier?
By going through the barrier?
Just step in.
if I could
Yeah, but
insert myself
it's
here.
pretty dangerous, I told you. I
Is
don't know
the
if you
issue-
want to.
If
Why
I could
not?
insert one.
Just fight all the evil and come back out, right?
All right.
Well, it is dangerous, like I said, to go in there, but I did work with some stuff that would help, but I don't know if you want to use that.
We're all ears. Tell us about it.
Roll me a persuasion or bluffing,
Okay.
whichever.
Yeah, they're good for me. Persuasion.
He grabs a little box, opens it, and he takes out some dry grains and he sprinkles them on the barrier. You see them glowing before accelerating to great speed and disappearing from view. These grains are some of the rarest things I own. It's called Guano Draconis.
Okay.
Is there a particular reason it's so rare?
Well, have you ever found a place where a dragon pooped?
No.
These are fossilized dragon poop.
I didn't know they had pellets.
Do they have any interesting effects? There is a reason why you collect dragon poop, right?
Well, this is the only one that had the effect that I could see. But it's still really dangerous behind that. I've seen people go in but never come out.
So if you can go in, we can't go out. That's what you say.
That's what I know, yes.
Do you know the
Oh.
reason why they can't go out?
No, I do not.
So why are you here then?
Well, I'm trying to research this, but I haven't found it yet, and afraid to go through.
That's fair. Has anyone else come by and tried to go through since you've been here?
How many people?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for at least a month. Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not curious to take a little peek inside?
Well, I did touch the barrier and it felt kind of weird, so I never fully went through.
You don't want to take a quick look? We can help you get out. All
No.
in a name for research.
No, I'll stay out here to research. You're welcome to go in, but you can't tell I didn't warn you.
Brooke,
Yes.
you have that rope, right?
Yeah.
If you strap it down my middle, and I walk through the barrier and look if we can go back.
Yeah, sure. We can do that. I'll strap the rope tightly around you.
And I will take a step forward.
Okay. You feel a tingly sensation. A ticklish, tingly sensation.
Okay. Then I will take another step forward.
Okay. When you walk through, you see a small village. A flock of sheep amble around a bit further away. A simple path leads to the village, which consists of a few modest houses centered around a tall black tower. On the other side of the village is a rocky outcrop with what looks like large reliefs carved into the stone. No matter what time of year or day it was outside the barrier, it is late afternoon and autumn in here. The air is cool, trees dressed in autumn colors, light fading, crows are circling above the tower. What looks like a large flagpole, but horizontal, sticks out from its top.
Okay. Is the rope still attached to me?
It is.
Sander, are you safe in there? Can you hear us?
I don't hear him.
If
Sander,
I don't
you
hear
don't
him,
hear
then
him.
I'll try to pull him back.
Xander, you feel a tug from the rope.
Yeah.
You are pulled back against the barrier, but you are not able to get through it.
Pull harder, he might be stuck.
Yeah.
Um,
Sander ate a lot of fish earlier, right, with the rations. So maybe.
your stomach, insides of your stomach are starting to be pushed out, and you're almost starting to gag.
I pull back.
You feel a tug being pulled back, Brock.
Maybe he can't get through. He's pulling back, so he's alive. That's what we know.
I warned ya. You can go
Something's
in,
going
but you
back.
can't get out. I've never seen anyone go out. He's stuck there now.
I drop the rope.
Yep.
I'm gonna, I guess, in some sort of rudimentary signal system, yank twice to see if he can like. I'm not gonna like try to pull through. I'm just gonna like
You
yank
feel
it
the rope
twice.
being yanked twice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't hard enough. I'll like pull a bit harder
Fuck.
again.
You feel the rope being yanked twice again, and you are smashing against the barrier twice.
Okay. I will take a sprint forward.
How tight are you holding the rope, Brock? And Dimes.
You know, Brock is holding it very tight. He's not letting go of the rope.
You know, you guys. You know, I want a strength roll from you both.
I didn't say I was holding it. I just pulled it
No,
twice
no.
to try to signal him.
From Brock and Xander.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Brock has a 15 and Xander, yeah, you try to run that far ahead, but yeah, you are not able to.
I can feel him pulling, but it's not working.
Are we sure it's him? Are we sure it's him pulling?
Well, we can always toss someone else in.
Don't look at me like that.
How about you hold the rope for a minute?
Yeah.
I try again to run forward.
Fuck.
You're not. Yeah, then roll again on your strength checks.
I'm not holding that tight. Oh, fuck. That is so funny.
Oh wait, Dimes, you are pulling.
You're flying.
Well, Xander, because you succeeded and Dimes didn't.
Brock has the opportunity to do maybe the funniest thing ever
Dimes,
right now.
you are pulled into the barrier, and you see also the same thing. You see this town. You see it's autumn here, while it was spring where you were. You see the sheep. You see a little town and a big castle with a big tower.
Xander, you motherfucker!
And so now it's only Brock who's outside of the barrier,
Yeah.
together with the mallard.
And I look at the mallard and who is next?
I'm not going in there.
But maybe you should hold on the rope for a minute, just in case.
No.
There's
The chance that I'm being pulled in like that little halfling of yours. No.
do it. Take him with you. You know you want to.
Okay, how about we strike a deal? I will go in and investigate. We'll make it out for sure. You don't even have to wait that long. No worries. And we can trade information, what's in there, for a hefty price, of course.
Sure.
I'll give you
Let's
all the
do
information
that.
you want, all the artifacts you want that I can find. You have your research, and you pay me hefty sum.
Sure.
All the artifacts, that's not a good deal. Also, we need some of them.
I mean, he doesn't know what's in there.
That's fair.
And we can carry a lot.
Well, no, because your donkey is still on the other side of the barricade.
Oh my god.
Your car, your
Yeah.
wagon.
And I go step in.
You step in?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you say the same thing. You guys don't hear it this way, but the mallard is like, sucker. Because he doesn't expect you guys to get out of there. You see this town as well. The tower. Inside this barrier, it is late afternoon and autumn. It's a cool air. The trees are in autumn colors. The light is fading. Yeah, it's completely not the same season as where you were.
Shall we go investigate the village?
Grow, that thing you did, it hurt like hell.
Me?
Yes, you.
I think you saw Dimes getting pulled in. She was holding the rope.
I can't pull you that
Right.
hard.
I don't believe that.
Is any of you going to actually look around? Because it is
Yeah.
kind of weird that you went from spring to autumn.
Yeah, I go
Gotcha.
into the town and I will look around there.
Roll me a awareness.
Nope.
Anyone else want to roll an awareness?
Yeah, for sure.
I can roll. I'll roll awareness.
Well, one of you definitely doesn't. And yeah, Dimes, you see
That was someone else's demon. Oh, thank God.
some kind of flying creatures approaching from the horizon in a V formation. But they are too far away for you to actually see what it is.
I pointed out. You all. That can't possibly be geese.
I have a helmet on, so I can't see anything. I'm blind.
You can see it, but that's why you had a bad awareness roll, because that helmet gives you a bane on awareness rolls.
My hair shot in my eyes.
Yeah, sure.
Awareness is just noticing things. I could just point it out to you all, but I'm just like.
Yeah, if you point it out, they will see the dragons come at you. If those things, it's
dragons.
It's the same as with D&D. If you point it out, you don't have to roll the awareness, because you're just saying, "Look there," and they see it.
All right.
So we now see dragons coming our way.
No, you see some kind of flying creatures approaching from the horizon in a V formation. You don't know what it is.
Does it look really far away?
Yeah, at the moment it does.
Can I try to make out what they are?
Not at this point. No, it's really too far away.
Maybe you can investigate the village, because those might be some birds in the distance. Not important. Really?
When you go there, the village square is small and paved with stones whose different colors form the image of a rearing dragon. The tall black tower rises nearby, casting its shadows over the place. A farmer with a walking stick waddles up to you, eager to talk.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Could you maybe help me get my flock back? They waddled away from my pen again. So, and yeah, as you can see, I'm a little old, so they need to get back to the paddock.
Where they go?
Well, maybe you've seen them when you walked in.
We did see them when we walked in.
Yeah, you did see a whole flock of sheep.
Okay.
We don't have any.
Yeah, we will help gladly.
Yeah.
If one of you maybe could help repair the paddock fence because it fell off, and if you help me, my wife will give you one of her freshly baked plum pies.
Plum pies? Yeah. I will fix that fence in no time. Don't you worry.
Okay, you will fix the fence then, and the rest of you is going to track
down the sheep.
The sheep.
Yes.
Which is, lucky for you, Xander, a hunting and fishing roll.
Nice. Let's do that.
Am I also rolling hunting and fishing, or am I just with Xander on this?
You may push the roll.
Yep.
That would be a success. So yeah, you easily find a ram and 7 ewes darting through the dung heap, chased by Rax's herding dog. Immediately thereafter, they all take to the air.
Oh.
The rams?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Okay.
Like they are taken by something.
Shoot an arrow just above the coat.
You can shoot, but They are, you know, because I'm going to end the session soon, but I want this to happen just because of the fun of it. You notice what was coming towards you. It was a whole group of dragons. They are starting to spew fire.
Oh, fuck.
The village square is dominated by a large but dilapidated building in the shadow of the tower. Several windows have been boarded up. Above the door hangs a badly painted sign, which, with little imagination, can be assumed to portray a jet of fire spewed from a dragon's mouth.
Can I
It is happening. Let's see.
hoof it towards
I
the
need-
one stone building I see,
I
which is the tower?
need the dung heap. Yeah, the dung heap on the east side of the tower, under the protruding bar at its top, is a large heap of stinking sludge. The smell is so pungent it makes your eyes water. All vegetation near the dung heap has been reduced to putrid slime. And you have seen the demonstration. This is the dragon droppings. These are dragon droppings.
Hmm.
Okay.
But the funny thing also was when the sheep were walking on the heap, they were moving a lot faster than you guys. Really fast.
Okay. So there is no sheep left.
Well,
The
you
dragon-
don't really see them.
Oh.
See, where does it say about the...
I just realized.
But yeah, you see those sheep running around, but so fast that you can't really catch them. It's like they're flying so fast.
It's like the mallet showed us.
So what do you do now?
How far out are the dragons?
They're getting closer.
But that doesn't.
That doesn't help.
I'm going to try to get.
Well, no, you see literally the sheep flying through it, and they collide into the inn, and all the animals burst like balloons stuffed with ground meat. It's not really a sight. I don't know how well your stomachs are. Well, after all these adventures, you might be able to withstand the views, but you see them splatter around the village.
Oh my god.
More meat to eat.
Can we still see the old man?
Yeah.
Is something weird happening with him?
Well, he is getting a little bit angry. Yeah, he's and they are all the villages that are in the town, which aren't a lot, but there are still a few, are causing a commotion because of the sight. I want you all yeah, I want you to roll another awareness roll. And Brock, you could say that in the meantime you might have taken off your helmet.
I'm still repairing the fence, no?
So Dimes, you do see it, but
No, not me.
no. Dimes, you look up. You see this group of dragons fly over, and you, Brock, Xander, and all the villagers are burned to a crisp and dying. All are dead.
Okay.
Next, you wake up.
It's a time loop.
We got
Right
a
here.
time loop, baby!
And that's where I'm going to end it.
Oh my god.
Because even though this is also a one-shot, I knew this one-shot will not be finished by one session. So we are going to the leveling. I will open all your sheets so that everyone watching can look as well. Skills.
It's
Apparently,
just so
Xander
bad.
didn't have any luck with rolling at the moment. He didn't have any
Yeah.
dragons or demons, but Dimes had one, and Brock had one. So you guys may roll those first.
Yep.
Rocky guy.
I failed. Oh, you succeeded.
No,
Okay.
you succeeded.
It was
because
higher, yeah.
If you want to enhance them, you need to roll over.
Alright. Time to roll bushcraft. Damn, that was almost 16.
No. But let's see where's the page for advancements. It's near here. No, there. Experience. We will go to the questions. Did you participate in the game session?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you did. So you always get one free. That's definite. That you may choose on where you put it. Did you explore a new location? Yeah, more than one.
Yes.
But still, you only get one for it. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries while you defeated a dangerous bear? So that's 3. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? Yes, you did. The barricade.
Barricade.
So that's 4, and the last one. Did you give in to your weakness?
Nope.
I believe none of you did.
No. Next session would be good for my weakness.
Next
Well,
session's gonna be
see.
great for you. And it's not gonna be my fault, which is so good.
You can choose 4 skills that you want to enhance. I already see 3 for Brock,
Yeah, I'm thinking for the 4th one.
2 for Xander, but none. 1, of course.
I'm thinking.
I would have expected that one.
Actually, no, I can't unclick it. Okay, so I guess fuck it, healing. And you know what? I'm gonna go out on a weird one here. Say languages.
Not weird. So yeah, Dimes, you had the first one. I'm going to place Brock a little bit to the side because no one can see the rolls. Okay, Dimes, you start with your rolls first because you
Okay.
had the first. You were first done with your choices.
Healing.
Build.
It's the 16 and then it's the 9. Bushcraft.
Nope.
Languages.
Yes.
Woo!
And elementalism.
Elementalism.
The hardest one to increase. Nope.
Oh, damn.
Okay, that was Dimes. Xander, I believe you were next that was done. So
First that one. Nope.
nope.
Yes.
Yeah, riding is a 10 now.
Yes.
Bushcraft,
Yes.
a demon even. But sadly, I would have said if, but it's not within the game rules. But if you rolled a demon for it, then it would double. But no.
Yeah, and if you roll dragon, you go 1 down.
No.
God.
That would be too much.
Not with our luck.
Brock?
Yes, bushcrafts. Talking about dragons.
Failed.
Brock loses a
Okay.
point of bushcraft.
Of
Yeah,
course I do.
you are
yeah.
getting better at pickpocketing. Failed. And success for your swords.
Okay.
Damn,
The
16.
swords can only be increased 2 times now, because the max is 18.
Okay. That's
And
no
if
issue
you,
though.
but if you then try to increase that skill, instead of increasing it, you can get a heroic ability.
Ooh.
No, when you increase it to 18, and you keep the heroic ability, and if the skill level is reduced below 18 for any reason, you keep the heroic ability, and you will even gain a new ability if the skill level is increased to 18 again. So those were your roles. I'll go back to the group view. We will end this session here. I will do some of the adventuring things with you guys, the heroic things afterwards now, if you want to.
Sure.
I do always do that, but I believe none of you is a streamer, so I don't have to do that. Where they can find you online, because none of you can all find you here.
Yeah.
I have a Blue Sky account. If you want to follow me at Daisy Power Hour, or no, not Famously Normal Woman, Female Hysteria is the nickname for it. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky.
Okay, I don't even know what Blue Sky is. Sorry.
It's
Okay,
the thing they made after Twitter, so everyone could jump ship from the shitty little Nazi website.
Oh yeah, I never even was on Twitter, so why would I be on something
yeah,
similar?
you're doing better than all of us.
Okay, we will be back in 2 weeks with Dragonbane. I hope you guys had fun. For those that are watching on Twitch, I don't believe there are a lot at the moment, but I don't care. We are going to raid someone, so hang tight, and we will be back in 2 weeks.
Bye bye.
Bye.